The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Filipina traveler who missed her flight because of an immigration interview is now asking for financial damages from the Bureau. Cham Tanteras allegedly missed her 19,000 peso flight to Israel after an immigration officer supposedly asked her irrelevant questions, which included showing her yearbook and graduation photo. The Bureau has posted an apology statement on their Facebook page last week, followed by a warning against human trafficking. Tanteras is now calling on the Bureau to take accountability for the incident. For its part, the Immigration Bureau said it has conducted an investigation and asked the officer involved for a full report. The Justice Department is considering putting a lookout order against persons of interest in the killing of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo. DOJ spokesperson Miko Clavano said discussions on a possible lookout bulletin are still underway. The agency is also considering sending a blue notice to the Interpol to help attract suspects at large. The DOJ said that other persons of interest in the murder are likely still in the Philippines except for Congressman Arnie Teves. Clavano said that while Teves is considered a possible mastermind in the killing, they are still looking into at least 3 other persons that may have orchestrated the ambush.
We are not closing the doors to anybody. Kasama po siya sa mga tinitignan natin dahil obviously, kagaya po ng sinabi ni Presidente, ay political yung naging assassination ni Degamo. In no uncertain terms, sinabi po niya na this is political. So obviously, masasama po yung political rival ni Governor Degamo na si Congressman Arnie Teves, and he is one of those that we are suspecting to be the mastermind.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Residents of Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro are resorting to improvised oil spill booms after oil specks from the sunken oil tanker in Nauhan reached their shores. The details in this report by Mon Gualvez.
These small specks of oil dotted the sands along the shores of Barangay Navotas in Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro. This happened more than 2 weeks after Empty Princess Empress sank, causing an oil spill in the ocean off the town of Nauhan. Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro's capital, is 24 kilometers away from Nauhan and is located near the famed tourist destination Puerto Galera. It is also home to the island's largest and busiest port. To contain the spill, residents have resorted to spill booms that they've improvised. They're also gearing up to conduct strict monitoring as strong wind and waves could cause the oil to spill past the boom and be swept towards thousands of mangrove trees. If that happens, the oil spill would also affect the rivers of Nag-Iba 1 and 2, something residents pray would not happen. Even before the oil spill reached the area, fishing, eating seafood fish from the sea, swimming, and consuming water from the sea have already been prohibited.
Meron namang other alternative. May tilapia, may bangus, yung mga fresh water, no? So, pwedeng yun muna ang kanilang bilhin.
Because of the LGU's order, around 4,000 fishermen have been prohibited to set sail.
Bahala na po si Lord kung anong mangyayari sa amin.
Huwag naman sana pong lumala ang oil spill din sa amin. Sana po ay mga ikaw para kami ay makapaghanap buhay din.
The government has already pledged food packs for affected residents.
Crisis na kami, wala na mahuli. Sapat tugod sa amin kakainin. Sa alimbawa, 3 taon, 2 taon, yung sapat nun sir, ibibigay sa amin.
The sitio proper of Barangay Navotas also depend on wells and poso or water pumps for their potable water. But the LGU has already prohibited their use as the water could be contaminated by oil.
Paano naman po kami? Wala po kami talaga pong pagkukunan. Para po kaming nalumpo sa sitwasyon.
Community leaders believe the government should already directly transfer cash to residents who will lose their livelihoods due to the oil spill. Congress is also set to push for the tanker's owner to pay affected residents for damages. For News 5, Mon Gualvez, we are One News.
The World Health Organization says the COVID-19 pandemic could settle down this year to a point where it poses a threat similar to the flu. The WHO voiced confidence that it will be able to declare an end to the health emergency sometime in 2023. WHO Chief Tedros Ghebreyesus said the world is in a much better position now than it has been since the onset of the pandemic. Last weekend marked 3 years since the WHO declared COVID-19 a health crisis of a global scale. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.